In a bold and strategic move that could reshape Ghana's energy landscape, US-based oil and gas company Kosmos Energy has committed a staggering $2 billion investment to the country's petroleum sector. This announcement, made in May 2025, comes at a time when Ghana is grappling with some of its most pressing energy challenges, from persistent power outages, commonly known as dumbsore, to an overwhelming debt burden that threatens the very stability of the sector. And yet, this news has lit a spark of hope, curiosity, and debate across the nation. Before we dive deeper into today's update, take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Your support is key to helping us grow and reach more viewers like you. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss out on exciting updates. Kosmos Energy is no stranger to Ghana's oil story. The company has been intricately woven into the country's hydrocarbon journey since 2007, when it made the groundbreaking discovery of the Jubilee field in the Tano Basin, an event that heralded the birth of Ghana as an oil-producing country. That discovery, celebrated nationwide, marked the beginning of what many hoped would be a prosperous era fueled by black gold. Kosmos was not only instrumental in making the discovery, but it also led the development of the Jubilee field as the technical operator. By 2010, Ghana had achieved its first oil, and a new chapter in the country's economic ambitions began. Fast forward to 2025, and Kosmos Energy remains deeply embedded in Ghana's upstream petroleum operations. It holds significant stakes, 42.1% in the Jubilee field and 28% in the Tweneboa and Yenrantome, or TEN fields. With this latest $2 billion pledge, Kosmos signals not just a continuation but a deepening of its involvement. The company aims to enhance oil and gas production, a move that many believe could alleviate the country's crippling energy shortages. The question on everyone's mind is simple. Will this massive injection of foreign capital finally bring relief to a nation frequently plunged into darkness? Ghanaians, as always, have turned to social media to voice their thoughts. On one side of the digital conversation, there is optimism. Some citizens view this development as a potential turning point, an opportunity to resolve the chronic electricity supply issues that have plagued homes, businesses, and industries for years. To them, Kosmos' commitment is a vote of confidence in Ghana's future, a sign that international investors still see promise in the country's resources and people. But not everyone is celebrating. A chorus of skeptical voices raises serious concerns. They point to the recurring pattern of foreign investment that enriches external stakeholders while delivering minimal long-term benefits to Ghanaians themselves. These critics argue that while the Jubilee field may pump millions of barrels of oil, the real wealth often flows out of Ghana's borders. Their fear is simple, yet profound, that once again, Ghana may become the stage where others profit while the nation bears the costs, both environmental and economic. The timing of this investment is also noteworthy, coming as Ghana's energy sector stares down a mountain of financial liabilities. The country's energy debt has ballooned to a staggering $80 billion. At the Africa CEO Summit held just days ago in Abidjan, President John Dramani Mahama addressed the depth of the crisis. He explained that the core of the issue lies in a debt of approximately $2.5 billion owed to independent power producers, gas suppliers, and other critical players in the energy value chain. It's a complex web of unpaid bills, underperforming infrastructure, and mounting pressure on public finances. The president did not shy away from the challenges. In his speech, he laid out the government's plan to manage and, eventually, resolve these debts. According to Mahama, the administration is currently in discussions with key stakeholders and is rolling out strategies to ring-fence the energy sector debt. The aim, to clear a substantial portion of these arrears by the end of 2025 or, at the latest, by early 2026. These efforts, if successful, could restore investor confidence and ensure that power continues to flow to the millions of Ghanaians who depend on it. But this is not Ghana's first attempt at debt restructuring in the energy space. In 2023, the government's proposal to restructure $1.58 billion in arrears was rejected by independent power producers. The impasse created uncertainty and sent ripples of concern through financial markets. The International Monetary Fund also weighed in, classifying the energy sector debt as one of Ghana's most critical fiscal risks. As of December 2023, legacy debts in the sector stood at $2.1 billion, accounting for 2.8% of the country's GDP. These are not just numbers. They represent a ticking time bomb threatening to destabilize a sector vital to Ghana's development. Still, the Kosmos investment has introduced a dynamic twist to the narrative. While the government wrestles with these challenges, the $2 billion commitment from a long-standing energy partner could offer both a financial lifeline and a technical boost. It's a bet on Ghana's future, on the belief that despite its current woes, the country can emerge stronger, more stable, and more energy secure. Interestingly, this major announcement from Kosmos Energy is not happening in isolation. It coincides with a broader trend of foreign investment flowing into Ghana. Just recently, African business magnate Aliko Dangote revealed plans to set up a massive sugar refinery in Kwame Danso, located in the Bono region. That project, set to process 12,000 tons of cane daily while irrigating 25,000 hectares of land, aims to drastically reduce Ghana's $162 million annual sugar import bill. Beyond just sugar, the refinery is also expected to produce molasses and ethanol, two byproducts that can support other industries and even serve as alternative energy sources. These dual investments in oil and agriculture paint an interesting picture of Ghana's economic direction. While one seeks to exploit the country's deep-sea oil reserves, the other aims to harness its fertile lands. Both, however, underscore a common theme: the need for self-sufficiency. Whether it's reducing energy shortages or cutting down on sugar imports, the goal is clear: Ghana must produce more of what it consumes. Looking ahead, one cannot ignore a critical milestone looming on the horizon. The 30-year petroleum agreement for the Jubilee field, signed around 2004, is set to expire in 2034. When that moment arrives, Ghana could assume full control of this prized national asset. The stakes, therefore, are incredibly high. Every dollar invested, every barrel extracted, and every contract signed in the next few years could influence how much value Ghana ultimately reclaims when the agreement ends. It is both an opportunity and a test of leadership. For now, the road ahead is uncertain, but not hopeless. With the Kosmos Energy investment in play, Ghana has a fresh chance to inject vitality into a sector long plagued by inefficiency and debt. But real transformation will require more than just money. It will demand transparency, strategic planning, and above all, a commitment to putting Ghana's interests first. The challenge is enormous, but so is the potential reward. As the lights flicker in Accra and generators rumble across the country, millions of Ghanaians wait and watch. Will this investment finally bring a permanent end to dumbsore? Will it create jobs, boost infrastructure, and deliver sustainable value to the people? Or will it simply be another chapter in the long, complex story of Ghana's energy struggle, one where the stakes are high, the players powerful, and the outcome still unwritten? Only time will tell. But for now, Kosmos Energy has placed its bet, and the world is watching to see how Ghana will play its hand.
If today is your first time watching this channel or you are returning to this channel for the exciting content, please subscribe to the channel for more educative and developmental projects across Ghana and Africa as a whole. Do you want to know about the state of a project in Africa? Then make sure to like and comment the name of the project you would like us to talk about and its current state.